Hey guys, I hope you've all been well. So today's video is going to be an acne kind of journey video. So I thought I would talk to you guys about how I've dealt with acne over the last few years. I started getting acne when I was around 15 years old. So in high school, around the middle of high school, is when puberty hit. And I just kept getting acne until, I'd say until my 21st birthday. Like I still had spots that were quite hard to get rid of, and they would just always come up. As you can see at the moment, I'm not wearing anything. I'm not wearing any moisturizers, that are tinted, no kind of concealers or anything. So I'll zoom into my skin and show you guys what it looks like right now. So here is more close up to my skin. Right now, sorry about the lighting, it's gonna make it a bit bright, but as you can see, I do have kind of scarring. Those kind of like, with those grooves are a bit like acne scars. On my nose I have like a little bit of scarring. It's not very prominent. On my forehead I only have like a little bit of darkness, and then I do have a little bit like here as well. It's just a bit more rougher. So I'm going to start the video off with some photos. These are so bad. You guys really have to leave a comment down there saying I'm a good sport, but can we just talk about this? Can we? This is before the acne, so this is probably I was probably around 13, I'd say. Not very pretty. And this is kind of a good example of how it was. So that's me looking so spotty. It's not going to focus properly, but I did have a lot of acne like here, or basically my T-zone. Like this was always bad, and I would always kind of have it here on my nose a little and on my forehead. I'm going to just quickly talk you through the first thing that has changed since high school. I've been using a cleanser and moisturiser for the last year and a half, and if you've watched my videos and if you've watched skincare videos by me before, you'll know it's the same thing. But and I keep talking about it because it's something that is probably the only product that I've been ever used for so long in my life. I've used Proactive in the past, but really badly, as in like I would only use it like once or twice and I'd skip the steps. So there was no real point. So if you guys have used Proactive or any other kind of skin treatments, leave a review maybe for someone else down below. But I'm going to talk about the one that I've used and that's been really good for me. Here it is. It is a facial wash. This is by Menu. This is probably my 10th bottle almost. It's an ultra concentrate formula, which means that I only need like one little pump to wash my face, and that's why it's so small, because you get so many washes. It says 265 washes. And the moisturizer that I use is by the same brand, and it is just their ultra concentrated matte moisturizer. So this comes in a different one as well. There's I think a lift one, which is more of an after shaving moisturizer, but this is oil and fragrance free, which is so important I think for acne prone skin to have. So that's why I've been using it. I use this twice a day. I use this once in the shower in the morning, or if I have showered the night before, I just wash my face in the morning with this, and I use it before I go to bed as well. They are so inexpensive. I think together these are around £20, and that's around $35. But if you think about it, that's like 2.5 months worth of treatment or whatever you'd say. And I know that the Proactive things and like Clinique are not as inexpensive. Like they're quite expensive, and I've always read mixed reviews about these. But these I get on feelunique.com, so I'll leave links for them down below. I think the main thing with the products is to really just have a routine, to make sure that you're really doing it night and day and not skipping out. It's so easy to skip out on your routine, but that's how the pimples end up coming up and how they grow. So just try to be really strict with yourself in terms of that. One other thing I'd really recommend is pillows, and changing pillowcases really often. Kind of obvious, but what I do is instead of changing my pillowcase all the time, because they're expensive and I don't want them to like the colour to wash out or anything by washing it too much. So what I do instead, I get old t-shirts, which I've been using, and obviously washed ones. And what I do is I put them on top of my pillowcase, and then I use it for one night, and the next night I kind of turn the shirt inside out and put it on the other side. And that gets me through like 2 nights, and then I throw the t-shirt in the kind of laundry and it washes, and then I use a different one. And I think it's a really good kind of habit to get into, because there is so much crap on your pillow, because your hair's touching it, your face is touching it if you haven't washed your face, and it's just like dust gets on it all the time, and I think it's one of those things that is really going to help your skin. So changing the pillowcase or putting something over it as regularly as you can is something that really I think will benefit your skin. What else do I have to say? Last kind of thing I have to say is about popping pimples, and I know we've all done it, I still do it. Sometimes, you know, you do give in and you do pop the pimple, but try not to. You will get scars, and sometimes it takes a very long time to get rid of. I know, so I'm speaking from experience, but try not to touch your face as much as you can. Our fingers are usually really grubby, so I avoid touching my face at all times, unless I'm actually washing and I have clean fingers. And just try not to scab at anything, because you will get scars. It's really obvious, but these are the things that are gonna help. So yeah, this was such a rambly video and it's gonna take me so long to edit, but I hope you guys kind of enjoy those kind of little tips. There wasn't much, it's not a groundbreaking acne kind of journey. It's just that gradually I've learned what works and what doesn't, and these are the products that really work for me, and I really hope that they work for you. But that pillow tip is hopefully going to work for everyone, because it's just so kind of common sense. And I know a lot of people don't do it. I know a lot of people have like dirty pillows, and that's one of the main contributing factors to having new pimples and stuff, because it's all that dirt that you're sleeping on every night. But getting back to the end of the video, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you want more videos on kind of growing up and any other kind of issues that you guys might be having, let me know and I will get to filming them. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!